Why, of course. But where? They don't seem to take hygiene too seriously around here. I'd rather not know what happened here. It's locked tight. Brute force won't help. Blech. It's covered in mold. A good dose of chloride is the only option. Blech. It's covered in mold. A good dose of chloride is the only option.
There's something written on the wall.
It's calcified. Memories of my dorm room, not so long ago. No water pressure. Or clogged.
I'm not tired.
An anatomical model of a kind of human. Hey, buddy. I can't reach it. I'm feeling a light breeze of air. Maybe I can squeeze through. Where the heck am I?
Are you ready for further tests?
Let me go.
First, the tests.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Forget it.
A fuse box. The lid is hanging off its hinges. Fried. I could use this to climb to the hatch. I need a very special tool to unscrew those very small screws. Looks rusty. A coin. It fell right out of the shower head. And right into my inventory for some cosmic reason. The benefits of capitalism. The stairs lead up to the administration. I wonder what's in there. A list of patients. I can barely imagine what these poor souls must have gone through. Sanatorium Paradiso, a bucolic sanctuary in the climatic health resort Truberbrook. Beautifully situated retreat, fresh forest air, wooded mountain slopes, established high cuisine. As far as I know, these apparatuses serve therapeutic purposes. They do, right? I need the right combination. Not as long as the snoring bully is sitting there. Iron bars? This place is a prison. This door is sealed by a humongous lock. I can hear the birds chirping outside. Ah, the sweet sound of freedom. Construction schematics for a quantum discriminator. Never heard of it. I am a quantum physicist for what it's worth. X-rays. The wonders of science. Ghastly. So many books. Maybe I should consider staying in this place. Odd.
I'm not in the mood for a snack right now.
An aquarium full of leeches? This place is full of strange surprises.
I'm not in the mood for a snack right now. I'm not in the mood for a snack right now.
I'll take it with me. It might come in handy should I need an improvised hat. No coals, no matches. Somebody cooked a piece of meat on this. I don't want to think about it.
It doesn't have a coin slot.
Are you ready for further tests?
Let me go.
First, the tests.
Fine then, I'm ready. That slumber morel smoothie sure made me dizzy.
Could these be the keys to the main entrance?
I know exactly what you are up to. Forget it.
Could you adjust the contrast settings?
Now just get going already.
If you say so. Let's start with a short evaluation of your associative capabilities. A sort of warm-up, if you will. We are going to show you a series of images, and you will tell me the first thing that comes to your mind. First image?
A mesh of dots and lines. Like the neural pathways of a nervous wreck. Ever heard of social anxiety?
Fascinating. Second image?
You are aware that all of this is totally obsolete, right?
If you say so. Now focus, please. Image number 3.
A beautiful butterfly.
Have you ever been bitten by a butterfly? No, me either.
Remarkable. And we're done. That's that. Mr. Tenhauser, there is no need to play games anymore. It's your decision to make. We both know you'll run out of excuses sooner or later. That's when we've got you. Then you'll have nowhere left to hide. We know who and what you are. Ultimately, it's up to you to take that first step into the right direction. Let's keep you here for the time being. Now we only need to get a few things set up. Then we'll pick you up once the proceedings are about to commence. Knock on the door when you feel ready.
I think I'm sobering up again finally.
What a trip. Where the heck am I? I need the right combination. Sanatorium Paradiso. What a strange place.
You sound asleep, but I'd rather not push my luck.
こんにちは、P の続きだ。
So many books. Maybe I should consider staying in this place.
It doesn't have a coin slot.
Are you ready for further tests?
Let me go.
First, the tests.
I refuse to take part in your tests.
As you wish. After all, I can force you. Or can I? Are you ready for further tests?
Let me go.
First, the tests.
Fine then, I'm ready. That slumber morale smoothie sure made me dizzy. Now just get going already.
If you say so. Let's start with a short evaluation of your associative capabilities. A sort of warm-up, if you will. We are going to show you a series of images, and you will tell me the first thing that comes to your mind. First image?
The universe. But it could also be a cup of latte from a top-down perspective.
I knew it. Second image?
A spaceship. The Andromeda. Oh, no it isn't.
Just as expected. Image number 3.
A beautiful butterfly. Have you ever been bitten by a butterfly? No, me either.
Remarkable. And we're done. I'm not 100% convinced yet. Maybe you had us fooled all along. Let's keep you here for the time being. Now we only need to get a few things set up. Then we'll pick you up once the proceedings are about to commence. Knock on the door when you feel ready.
I think I'm sobering up again finally. What a trip. It's dead.
Oh no. I'm not really going to have to replace the fuses, right? My dad always used to say, son, whatever you do, stay away from fuse boxes. Well, thanks, I guess. I need the right combination. trying
no
with this
game.
code someone left on the wall. Interesting. These seem to be the medical records.
There you are. You must be lost.
I'm looking for room service.
No more lame excuses. We are going to perform the test now.
That slumber morel smoothie sure made me dizzy. I can see clearly now.
ザビさん今日は喋らないスタイルなの？声入ってないみたい。
Come on, let's get it over with.
なるほど。
If you say so. Let's start with a short evaluation of your associative capabilities. A sort of warm-up, if you will. We are going to show you a series of images, and you will tell me the first thing that comes to your mind. First image?
War.
That is unexpected. Second image?
Cruelty.
Are you sure? Image number 3.
Unnecessary violence.
Extraordinary. And we're done. Counting in the benefit of the doubt, I think you've just met the criteria to pass. Next up is self-assessment, ranging from 1, very inaccurate, to 4, very accurate. How would you rate the following statements? I often feel controlled by others.
Three.
I talk to myself frequently.
4.
I don't bring matters to an end.
Let me say this loud and clear. It's a fear.
I believe that future events are predetermined.
Holy slumber morel. Undeniably, 4 points.
Thank you. Next, we are going to show you a few colors. Please describe them as elaborately as possible. Let's begin. So, what do you see? Please describe this color as precisely as possible.
Excited. Makes me want to leave everything behind and start a new life on Mars.
How do you feel about this color? Anything particular that meets the eye?
Boredom.
なるほど、ナッツ。
When it's time to have dinner, but you don't even care for lunch.
Thank you. And what are your associations with this color?
Fragile. Like a butterfly in a hurricane. Now, actually, a butterfly isn't really all that fragile. Its wings do quite well under most weather conditions.
Remarkable. If you had to put a name on this shape, what would it be?
Photon. Oh, Photon. Bringer of light. Uncoverer of the hidden. Prometheus and Lucifix.
And this one?
Triangle. Trinity. The whole idea of it. The 3 wide open seas. The 3 apostles. The 3 wonders of the world, and all 3 of the important beetles.
Thank you. That's that. Now a few questions where you have to make a decision. Would you rather have landed in Roswell or crashed on the moon?
This seems to be a good opportunity to point out that I am not an alien.
Would you rather be the only suit at Woodstock or the only hippie on Wall Street?
What exactly is this Woodstock you're referring to?
Would you rather be a lion without teeth or a gnu without legs?
At least, even as a toothless lion, I would be king of the animals.
Would you rather be the Franz Beckenbauer of rock and roll or the Elvis Presley of soccer?
Can't I just be Elvis? I already have the haircut.
Would you rather have your sweat smelling of wet dogs or the taste of onions in your mouth for the rest of your life?
It depends. Would I have only mouth rinse or deodorant at my disposal? Or both?
Thank you. Think of your childhood. What are the first 3 items coming to your mind?
Kiss my bum.
Are you sometimes afraid of the day your true identity becomes uncovered?
Well, yes. Aren't you?
Do you sometimes feel that everything is just about to happen, while all of it has already been decided?
Yes.
Congratulations, my dear Mr. Tenhauser. You have passed the associative test with excellent results. I have no more doubts that you are a real human.
A real That's what this was all about?
I apologize for the inconvenience, but one can never be sure these days. It's our civic duty to track down and detain these aliens. They are among us. Mark my words, Mr. Tenhauser. You are free to go. Please show yourself out.
I'm a human being, of flesh and blood, and now I'm going home. Aliens? You must be out of your mind.
もう一個入ったかな。時期を伺っていたんだが。
聞こえてるよ。
OK、ありがとう。だからね、今ログインするときに間違えてギモティのアカウントをやっちゃって、あやべべっつってやったときに音声の方が入らなかったっていうね。
Could these be the keys to the main
あ、
entrance?
間違えた。で、今なんかよくわからないテストをさらっと受けたら合格したっていうところまで行きましたね。
あらら。
ちょっとよかったよかった。なんかまだ用事あんのかな。
This is an act of illegal detention. I know my rights. Prepare
強
to
気
get
だな、
sued.
急に強気なのよ。さあ、出れましたね。出れまし、今の鍵はどこの鍵？あそこも開いてんじゃん。ここ。出た？これここなの？なんだ、騙された。騙されたよ。じゃあこっちか。 鍵使って外出れますね。
I'll leave the key under the doormat.
律儀だな。よしよしよし。タンフーザーゲート。人間かどうか試されてたってことでしょ。まあ見た目ちょっと怪しいもんね。
Where
確かに。
am I? Hello? Anybody there?
This way.
This way. This way.
What is this place?
なんか光ってるよ。おい、消えた。いた。
I've arrived at some sort of mining facility. It looks abandoned.
Huh?
Judging by our tracks, I've almost caught up with Gretchen.
あ、さっきのとこに戻ってきたんだ。採掘場のリフトのところ。
It's the same device as down in the valley. No way. That hurtling chain would probably hurt me very badly.
これにこのハンガーに
Maybe I can use it later to ride back into town.
捕まって村からこの鉱山の採掘場に来る途中にこのハンガーから落ちてこいつは施設へ行っちゃったんだって。でやっとそこから抜けてきたところですね。
Locked.
Locked.
A compartment in which to shed tools.
道具入れか。そうそうそう。調べていきましょう。とりあえず。なんかゲットした。
Beverly, I believe I found Gretchen's campsite.
グレッチ
She
ェンの
probably
キャン
went
パ
ahead
ー。
without me.
ああ、女の人だ。一緒にここに来ようって言ってた女の人がいたんだけど、その人の形跡っぽいね。
I could use it to attach something to the mining cart. But
トロッコ
what?
に何かを取り付けるらしい。
The ashes in this fire pit are still warm.
名探偵みたい
Maybe
な人だ
someone
な。
cooked him or herself a meager dinner.
ここが鉱山なのか
It
な。
seems like someone wanted to avoid any misunderstandings. No chance. Solid oak.
がっしりしてんのそれ。どう見たってがっしりしてないけどね。
Stop.
来た。あとは鎖がある。
Let's have at it.
取ってみよう。よしよし。取った取った。でこれ繋ぐんじゃない？
I can't reach it.
届かないかーい。ああ。こっちか。うんだよ。で？
Locked.
ロックドなのよ。なんでこれつけたの？あ、そういうこと？
あれザビさんお話ししてる。
そう、さっきマイク入ってなくて入れました。入れましたってか入りました。火をゲットした。
Debris.
ガラクタだ。なんか出た？なんだ？
People keep losing helmets all the time.
ヘルメットは大事じゃない？そうそう。ヘルメットしてたら落ちることないよ、きっと。もうね。火つけてみる？
No, 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 Hans, that would be a really bad idea.
やんないの？
よかったイプシロンマイナスホット話してもらえなくなっちゃったかと思った。わら。
いやいやいや、申し訳ない。なんか声入ってねえやと思ったんだけど、ちょっとタイミングがあれで。Here we go です。さあ皆さんこれに乗って Here we go するみたい。わあ！びっくりした。とんでもねえよ。またこういう無茶をするからさ、よくわかんない施設に飛ばされんじゃないの？すごいよ。そんでコントローラーのバイブレーションすごいことになってるよ今。無音すぎん？何これ？配信者のトーク力試されてる。
今日もうまく進みますように嬉し泣き。
ありがとうございます。ちょっと頑張ります。頑張ってサクサクとね、このおじさんには進んでいただきまして。どこ到着した。なんだ。
Beverly, the time has come. I am stranded, trapped deep underground in some sort of god-forsaken cave. It's freezing cold. I can hardly see a thing. Whoever finds this recording, please hand the cassette tape to Miss Beverly. And now this.
また変なとこ来たじゃん。
Hello?
Hello? あ、なんか使えそうじゃないこれ。持ってった方がいいと思う、それは。ん？これでなんかできる？あなたのそのポケットは4次元ポケットなのかな？
It gave up the ghost.
壊れたようだ。察してる。うい。ちょっと乱暴なとこあるよね。もう一回やっとけ。これ。
Away with it.
それだけ？
こんにち高評価。
こんにちは。あ、高評価ありがとうございます。思い切っていらっしゃい。今ね、トンカンしてますね。何だったん？ねえ。
Years of decay made this pipe brittle.
パイ
It's
プなん
almost
だ。
coming off the wall.
パイプなんだ。
This valve is missing its rotary handle.
ハンドルがなくなってる。ハンドルがなくなってる。
Good thing there's no monkey wrench involved in this puzzle.
これは。
いろいろ調べられるよ。これはなんかね、探索系のゲームですね。
An interesting rock formation. It doesn't look too solid.
この男の人が宝くじに当たってトレバーブルックっていう寂れた町に行ったんですよ。でそこで寝ている間に自分の大事な書類だかなんだかを誰がしに持ってかれて、その人を探すために、山にあるフォークリフトみたいなのを動かそうとして、いろいろ探し無事に動かせたら、移動手段がハンガーだったもんで高いところから落ちて、なんかよくわかんない施設に飛ばされて、その施設から脱出してきて今またここにいるっていう感じですね。これ今なんか鉱山の中みたいな。
P マイナスマイナス P マイナスマイナス
説明力
An
が足りなさす
interesting
ぎ
rock
て。
formation. It doesn't look too solid.
とりあえずこの人はその自分の書類を盗んだ人を探しに行かなきゃいけないっていう。お、投げるんか？いや刺さるよ。おえー、この人ねちょっと乱暴なとこある。 くないよくない。拾っといてまた使うかもしれないから。うろちょろしすぎじゃない？そんで落ち着け落ち着け。
There you go. Water
水の
march.
更新だ。なんかうまいこと言うね。こうしている間にもいろいろ散策をして。これ見てくんないの？
Maybe I can swing over.
スイングして向こうに渡れないかな。ねえねえ、ちょうどいいところで止まるんですか。
Maybe I can swing over.
これなんだろう。
The water level has risen.
水位が上がった。
I knew I shouldn't have skipped Aunt Lottie's swimming lessons.
あ、水泳ってやっぱ大事ですよね。なんだろう、コインか。願い事というものが本当に叶ったらいいのに、早くこの洞窟から抜け出せますように、いつか大切な人を見つけられますように、トルバーブルックにずっといられますように。まあ、直近の願いから叶えてい
I
こう
wish I
ね。
could leave this godforsaken cave.
あ、そっか、水があるとそのお金を入れたくなるというその日本人の性質。
This pickaxe is probably the only tool around here that could be useful to me.
ちょっと
I've heard
Turizo
that
とか
cave fishing is a thing, but I'm really not in the mood right now.
使えないですね。じゃあいよいよこれか。よいしょ。上に行きたいんじゃないのこれ。あ、そう、でもそこから上がれんのか。向こう岸に到着。タンフーザーとグレッチェンはついに再会。再会の再会はその再会じゃないんじゃないか。
Oh, you finally made it! I almost thought you'd never come. Look at you, covered in dirt. Did you stumble all the way here through the old mines?
I don't have to answer that. Anyway, you're not going to believe what just happened to me.
Yeah, I guess you're right. You gotta tell me every single detail when we have the time.
They sure have big doors around here.
It looks like they really wanted to make sure there was no trespassing.
でかいね。調べられるところはちっちゃいな。
Maybe this is some kind of activation device.
We need to get that door open.
書いてあるよ。書いてあるよ、なんかあれ。ピポ。
And again.
And again. はい。じゃあこの人と会話しよう。
Wow. Congratulations. I think you found your ritual site.
頭のおかしい科学者に幽閉されていろいろ調べられたんだ。君のキャンプの後を見つけたよ。よし、続けよう。とりあえず上から
I
行
was
こうね。
abducted, imprisoned, and scrutinized by a mad scientist, among other things.
You must have bumped your head too hard.
No, for real. There is an old sanitarium down this valley.
I thought no one's lived there in ages.
There's at least one so-called scientist. He conducted a wide range of crazy tests on me.
Tests?
Yes, he had me talk about colors and answer personal questions.
Tenhauser, are you sure you haven't suffered some sort of brain damage?
How do I know?
君のキャンプの
I
後見
found
つけ
your
たよ。
camp outside.
Yes. I waited for you.
待っててく
But
れた
since
の
it took you so long, I couldn't resist going ahead. Enough talk. Let's find a way to open this monstrous gate.
そうね、それが本題ですよね。まだ喋るんか。
What do you think?
Who'd build such a thing?
No idea. Definitely not my proto-Germans.
I'm still wondering who built this and why.
お、なんかあるぞ。
Can I get a light here?
No, nothing.
え、なんかあったべ今。Nothing だった。
Any ideas?
Did you actually rappel down?
Of course. How else?
お、なんかありそう。
What's that over there?
You're not gonna believe this. These are Germanic runes, my special field of interest. This one roughly translates to Be gone, stranger. For all you may find here is certain death.
Look, this seems to have activated one of the lights on the vault door.
おお、本
Do
当
you
だ。
see that afterglow?
じゃあこの調子でいろいろ探していけば。
Please light up these symbols.
Wow, these look like Neolithic cave paintings. Who would have guessed? A group of stickmen fallen asleep around some sort of hexagon. Tannhauser, this is sensational.
大発見。やった
Fallen
ね。
asleep.
Interesting. Maybe these inscriptions are somehow connected to the opening mechanism. Some sort of photonic reception, perhaps.
同じようにいろんなものがあるってことでしょう、きっと。探せ探せ。あった、なんか。
What's that over there?
Only a flock of bats.
コウモリか
Or is
い
it a。swarm? A herd? A gaggle?
こっちに待ってるね。あったあった。
What do you make of this?
Weird. Tannhauser, these are ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs.
象形文字
What。are they doing here? I'm afraid I don't know too much about them. This pictogram on the left could mean door or gateway. It's followed by the symbol of death. Doesn't that spark your curiosity as well?
興味はそそられない。
Did you notice that other little light turning on?
あと2個だ。あと2個何かがあった。
Could you point the light in this direction?
外れ
Just a shadow.
シャロー。これさっきのやつでしょ。これ見たやつだっけ。
Could you point the light in this direction?
Open sesame!
オープンセサミ。
Ah, interesting. This looks like a Latin inscription.
ついた。
Hang on to your head. Interpreted freely, this translates to Path of No Return. Hogwash, you Romans.
There, another light.
あと1個じゃん。頑張って探して。この辺じゃない？ないな。これさっきのやつでしょ。これさっきのやつでしょ。これさっきのやつでしょ。こっち側はあ、なかった。
What's that over there?
Just a crack in the wall.
騙された。
What's that over there?
Oh, interesting. Are you thinking what I am thinking?
Is this a graffito?
Down here. In any case, it's hard to decipher.
Are you seeing that hexagon there as well?
No idea. You've got the door open already?
もう開くんじゃない
Now there are 5 lights. What does it mean?
よっ。これで開くんじゃないかと思うんだけど。
And again.
エンダーゲンじゃん。どういうこと？もう一回やっていかないといけないの
Please show me the Latin inscriptions again.
順番があるのかな。 順番があるっぽい。
What do you think?
Who'd build such a thing?
No idea. Definitely not my proto-Germans.
この文字についてどう思う？
What do you think? Why is this place all covered in scribblings?
This is puzzling. All of these characters are in different languages. It's impossible to tell from down here whether they were written in different eras as well.
I'm still wondering who built this and why.
あ、でも何その時代に
Could you light up the cave paintings for me again?
原始的な壁画。ゲルマン人ってどれぐらいの人なのかな。
ちら高評価ポチキラキラ一体何のゲーム？
Can we take a look at the graffito again?
あ、おきんさんこんにちは。ご評価ありがとうございます。探索系のゲームです。なんか今この扉を開くためにこういう象形文字を探して照らしていかなきゃいけないんだけど、なんか順番があるみたいでですね、探してます。
Could you show me that ruin thing again?
なんだろう、ほら照らすと一個ずつその壁のこの光が増えていくんですよ。よいしょ。
Please point the light to the hieroglyphs again.
これ時代順番でとか時代の順番でとかそういう感じなのかな。
Again, 5 lights.
5 lights。それでここを押すとかどう？よし、押してみて。足が遅いね。あ、ダメだ。
Again.
エンドアゲンよ。順番これ最後かな。いや、これかな。
Could you light up the cave
怖
paintings
そう
for
絵
me
文字
again?
怖くはないですよ。怖くはないですけど、なんかこうなんだろう、ちょっと難しいかな。考えなきゃいけないみたいで、私に
Can
は
we
向い
take
て
a
ない
look
かも
at
しれ
the
ない。
graffito again?
グラフィティでしょ。で、次これ。
Please point the light to the hieroglyphs again.
これで
Could you show me that ruin thing again? Please show me the Latin inscriptions again.
全然わかんないです。これでどうかしら。
Again, 5 lights.
こっち。ダメだ。
And again.
エンダーゲンですよ。ちょっと待って、もう一回ちょっとなんかヒントとかないのかな。これを順番に照らすっていうのは多分合ってるんじゃないかと思うんだけどな。
What do you think?
Who'd build such a thing?
No idea. Definitely not my proto-Germans.
What do you think? Why is this place all covered in scribblings?
This is puzzling. All of these characters are in different languages. It's impossible to tell from down here whether they were written in different eras as well.
そうだよね。だから
I'm still wondering who built this and why.
Can we take a look at the graffito again?
古そうな順番にこう見ていけばいいか。で次これで
Could you light up the cave paintings for me again?
原始的な壁画。グラフィティってなんだろう。いつ頃の。
Please point the light to the hieroglyphs again.
それでラテン語、あ、違う。これをして
Could you show me that ruin thing again?
関係ない気がしてきたな。
Please show me the Latin inscriptions again.
よし
Again,
Okay.
5 lights.
パイプライツです。さあどうでしょうか。ダメじゃん。
And again.
And again。ダメじゃねえか。
Beverly, for a moment I thought I was a goner. Now that I've been able to escape this compromising situation, Gretchen and I are standing in front of a gigantic steel gate. I'll get back to you with more details.
I've been thinking, what if it wasn't meant to keep someone out, but to
外に
keep something
出さない
in?
ためだとしたら、
Let's find out.
そうね、突き止めましょう。突き止めたいのは山々山なんだけどさ。他になんかないのかな。
Maybe this is some kind of activation device.
あれがいない。わかんないよこんなの。
Please show me the Latin inscriptions again.
ラテン語。
Could you show me that ruin thing again? Please point the light to the hieroglyphs again.
象形文字。
Could you light up the cave paintings for me again? Can we take a look at the graffito again? Again, 5 lights.
5 ライツ。ペポン。
And again.
難しいよこれは。
Could you light up the cave paintings for me again?
進むんかこれ。こっから私。でこれの組み合わせ何通りもあるわけでしょ。確率とかさ。
Please point the light to the hieroglyphs again. Could you show me that ruin thing again? Please show me the Latin inscriptions again.
で最後グラフィティ照らしてみよう。
Can we take a look at the graffito again? Again, 5 lights.
ペポ。
And again.
難しいんだけど。
Please show me the Latin inscriptions again. Could you show me that ruin thing again? Could you light up the cave paintings for me again? Please point the light to the hieroglyphs again. Can we take a look at the graffito again? Again, 5 lights.
People.
And again.
全然わからんて。マジで積んでしまってるな。
What do you think?
Who'd build such a thing?
No idea. Definitely not my proto-Germans.
ゲルマン人ではない。
What do you think? Why is this place all covered in scribblings?
This is puzzling. All of these characters are in different languages. It's impossible to tell from down here whether they were written in different eras as well.
I was abducted, imprisoned, and scrutinized by a mad scientist, among other things.
You must have bumped your head too hard.
No, for real. There is an old sanitarium down this valley.
I thought no one's lived there in ages.
There's at least one so-called scientist. He conducted a wide range of crazy tests on me.
Tests?
Yes, he had me talk about colors and answer personal questions.
Tannhauser, are you sure you haven't suffered some sort of brain damage?
How do I know?
I'm still wondering who built this and why.
マジでわからん。
Did you actually rappel down?
Of course, how else?
Could you light up the cave paintings for me again?
Can
we take a look at the graffito again?
グラフィティってなんだよ。
Please point the light to the hieroglyphs
象形
again.
文字見て。でこれ
Could you show me that ruin thing again? Please show me the Latin inscriptions again. Again, 5 lights.
開かないよ全然。どうしろってんでい。ペポ。
Again.
全然わかんないよこんな。他になんかないのかな。暗くて何も見えないよ。
Exciting. These must be the thrills they advertised.
これは何の絵なんでしょうか。
Please point the light to the hieroglyphs again. Could you light up the cave paintings for me again? Could you show me that ruin thing again? Please show me the Latin inscriptions.
一個一個その可能性を潰していかないとダメなの。
Can we take a look at the graffito again? Again, 5 lights.
5 lights.
And again.
ダメじゃねえか。
ピッツァ食べながら優雅に牛乳飲んでみてるわね。
おう、ピッツァには牛乳じゃねえだろうよ。コーラでしょうが。違った。ね、ちょっとシールさんさ、知恵を貸してくれよ。全然進まない。なんか順番がある感じなのかと思ったんだけど。
飲み物がないんだよ。
飲み物ないかい。
なんだ。
なんか扉が開かなくてよ。で、この5つのね、このグラフィティとこの古代文字みたいなのと、あと象形文字とルーン文字っていうのと、あとラテン語をなんか順番に押していくと、ここの3つ、
そんなもん蹴っ飛ばしてあげれば OK。
5つのライトがつくんだけど、その順番があるのかないのか知らないけど全然開かないんだよ。
ふむふむ。
なんか古い順かなと思って、でもどれが古いのかもわからないし、結構積んでしまってる。攻略見ちゃう？さ、絵文字的な方がさ古代っぽいじゃんと思ってさやっては見てるんだけど、もしかしてラテン語の方が古いの？
見ちゃえしょ。
見ちゃうか。見ちゃうか。ちょっと探してくるわ。攻略で、これ今何チャプター何？でも結構みんな洞窟で積もってんじゃないかこれ。結構洞窟で詰まってる人いると思うんだけどな。やっぱり歴史的に古い順に並べるのが正解だって。私は一つ勘違いしていた。やっぱラテン語の方が古いみたい。
携帯の画面だとちっちゃくて見えないのよね、絵文字。
そうよね。ラテン語の方が古いらしい。
Please point the light to the hieroglyphs again.
れで
Please show me the Latin inscriptions again.
もうね
Could you show me that rune thing again?
ルーン文字とラテン語だったらさ、ラテン語の方が新しそうじゃない？どう見たって。どうなのよ。
Can we take a look at the graffito again?
きっとでもこれで開くはず。
Again, 5 lights.
5 lights。いけ。こっち。ピッツァは何のピッツァ食べてんの？
This looks promising.
良さそう、来た。
This cave has obviously been visited by explorers for millennia. Isn't it strange that all of them left warnings on the wall? And whoever built this gigantic vault wanted to make sure that only a human with the right set of knowledge could open it. Maybe long after its architects ceased to exist. I assume this is why they utilized all of these different writings. They literally left the code on the wall. In case of an emergency? Remarkable.
素晴らしい。
ドミノピザで照り焼きトロピカルやで。
ドミノね。いいね。イエス。ドミノピザ。ちょっと若干眠いからテンションおかしいわ。ちょっと小声の時期になってきましたね。発見ソロさあ扉が開きました。
Let me find the light switch first.
電気のスイッチを探そう。また暗いのよ。なんか惑星っぽくねこれ。あなたの後頭部がお光りなさってるな。あ、びっくりした。電気ついた。ほら。この間さ、惑星が一列に並ぶ日があったよね。もう終わっちゃったか。
Did you see that pretty large particle accelerator?
Wow.
Any idea?
I wonder who or what's behind all of this.
すごい配線がいっぱい。調べられるとこいっぱいあるよ。まずこの端っこから行こう。
すんごい勢いで惑星回ってて草。
公転の速さが速いやつだよね。でもなんかこの辺回ってないね全然。全部回らすとなんか動き始めるみたいなのかな。
No idea what purpose they might serve.
何に使うか見当もつかないんだったらわざわざ調べるマークつけないでほしい。
All this modern hardware must have cost a fortune.
それだけ？あんたそれだけなの？
All sorts of strange gadgetry.
変な装置ばかりだって。
Something is wrong with the engine powering the solar system, as if the universe was out of balance. I brought back order to the universe.
瓶で録音するのかい？
I stumbled upon an impressive model of our solar system, yet curiously, it displays our 9 planets in disorder, as if there was a disturbance in the interstellar balance. Much like an event known to the ancient Greeks as ekperosis, the catastrophic imbalance of the universe. Whether this is a foreshadowing of things to come, or the device is simply broken, I cannot say. To be honest, it's hard to say if it means anything at all.
よしよし。ちょっとずつ進んでおりますな。なんですかそれは。また間違えた。ちょっと違う。いいもう録音
I've
したから。
already made an entry on this. I stumbled upon an impressive model, yet curiously, it displays our 9 planets in disorder, as if there was a disturbance in the
interstellar balance. Much like an event known to the ancient Greeks as ekpyrosis, the catastrophic imbalance of the universe. Whether this is a foreshadowing of things to come, or the device is simply broken, I cannot say. To be honest, it's hard to say if it means anything at all. I brought back order to the universe.
よいしょ。これなんだ。
What an enormous compound.
とても巨大な施設なんですね。ぶ
It seems to be defective.
故障している。
Any idea?
I wonder who or what's behind all of this.
それなーっつって。あ、なんかこっちにもあるよ。
An opening mechanism.
押せるのかしら。
Of course. The door is blocked.
当然鍵がかかっている。
Error. Memory overflow.
メモリーオーバーフロー。
Hello? Anybody there?
Of course. Another locked door.
鍵がかかっちょりやす。これなんかできないのかしら。 こいつは触れねえ。お、開くやんけ。
64 kilobytes of main memory on isolinear chips? Good lord. Gretchen, this is the future. Seems you have a RAM module loose.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert.
あらら。
Please identify yourself.
いや、ハンスって呼んで。タンハウザーだ。名乗りたくないって言ったら君の姿が見えない。誰なんだ。いや、
Hi, you can call me Hans.
ハンス
I
って
do
呼んで
not。recognize you, Hans.
Why does it matter?
I am only allowed to grant access to authorized personnel.
僕の名前はハンス。君のメモリデフラグしてあげた。君の姿が見えない。誰なんだ。僕に権限がなかったなんだ。
And if I'm not
Sure.
authorized?
I am sorry. I may only grant access to authorized personnel.
This isn't going anywhere, Tannhauser. We need brute
野蛮な
force.
人おる。そんなこと。
All this modern hardware must have cost a fortune. Such a clutter in the back room.
どうしておくんなましい。
It seems to be defective.
鍵がどれも開いてないんじゃ通れないじゃんね。
Of course. The door is blocked.
よいしょ。
Any idea?
I wonder who or what's behind all of this.
もう一回さっきの人と話す必要があるんじゃないかと思うんだけど。
Such a clutter in the back room. No idea what purpose they might serve. We didn't even have anything remotely this size at my university.
意外とこっちの方に進める場所があったりなかったりするんじゃないきっと。ね、ほら、あれ、全然いなくなった。ちょっと進んだと思ったらすぐ積むんだから 歩き回る。
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Please identify yourself.
またこれだ。君は誰なんだにしようか。
I can't see you. Who's talking there?
Wow, what?
My name is Barbarossa 2000. I am the guardian of the station.
Can't you just open this door for me?
Not possible.
This isn't going anywhere, Tannhauser. We need brute force.
でも出てきてくれたね。ここは何の施設なんだ。君を作ったのは誰？いつからここにいるんだい。もう諦めるよ。ダメだ。ここは何の施設なんだ。
What kind of station is this?
This station was built by the Millennium Cooperative. I may only give this information to authorized individuals.
この鉱山を買った会社だ。じゃあ僕が権限を得るにはどうすれば？
How do I become authorized?
Not possible.
Not
I cannot
possible.
authorize you, since I do not know you.
Not possible.
Who constructed you?
I was developed and built by Dr. von Struck and Dr. Rumler. I am property of the Millennium Cooperative.
いつからここにいるんだい
16 years, 304 days, and 9 hours.
こんなところに一人で寂しくないの
Aren't you feeling lonely? All on your own down here?
I am patient by nature. My developers assured me the station was only temporarily shut down.
俺らが本当のことを話していたらいいけど、小村博士に何かあったとしたら正直言って彼らが戻ってくると思えないな。バロッサ、君はとても忠実なコンピューターだよ。どれがいいかな。どれにしようかな。
Let's hope they were being honest with you.
Dr. Rumler promised me we would start working again very soon. Dr. Rumler is my friend. Why would he lie to me?
君を傷つけたくなかったのか
Maybe
も
he
しれ
didn't
ない
want to hurt your feelings.
Your point is illogical. If what you said was true, how could I rely on statements made by humans?
相手
That is the point. You simply can't.
Overheating in segment B23 imminent.
あららららららららら何
We didn't even have anything remotely this
違う
size
違う
at my
違う、そこじゃない
university.
そこじゃないそこじゃないのよ。これこれ
Smoking.
That hit the spot.
助かりまして。
All this modern hardware must have cost a fortune. Any chance you might consider letting me through?
I am very sorry. I can only grant access to authorized personnel. You may wait here if you wish.
短期だな。
I would most certainly enjoy your company, yet I may only allow passage to subjects of acquaintance.
僕を知ってるじゃないか。
But you do know me.
Yes, you are Hans.
Imagine the possibility of Dr. Romler never coming back, and I'd be your only friend.
Are you my friend, Hans?
もちろ
Your
ん。
best and only true friend.
You make me happy.
You two are adorable. Get a room.
Now that you know me, would you please let me through?
But if I let you pass, I will be alone again. Will you come back and pay me a visit?
Scout's honor.
かわいいな、このロボット。
Access granted.
おお。来たね。 順調に進んでいるんじゃないか。
It's the Saturn portal.
誰かおる。
You have no idea, do you?
What do you mean?
Quantum physicist, ridiculous.
Is that a gun?
Get off of that boy.
I can see no reason for violence here.
Hey. Is that really necessary?
You too, Bambi. Move over there.
Are you serious? After everything we've been through?
You're not gonna stand in my way. You've had your chance, Tannhauser, but you had to follow me around like a puppy dog. Now that's what you get.
But it was you that had the idea to come here.
Shut your pie hole.
Please, you don't understand. I need help.
What kind of a dork are you? A bunch of hapless maggots, that's what you are. Standing in front of the Saturn portal without any clue. You're staying here, chums. You may as well bid farewell to this stupid clunker while you're at it. It's been getting on my nerves from the beginning.
No.
Bye-bye.
Some people are scoundrels, others are not. Yes, that's how it is.
I still can't believe Gretchen would play such a wicked game on me.
Now, this is not what I wanted either.
Who are you? And what are you doing here anyway? Hey, that was you, last night in my room.
Calm down, please. You must have a lot of questions.
You bet I do.
当然のよう
But
に追い出
first,
されたけ
you
ど
should
一緒に
try to get out of this predicament.
I assume you have a plan on how to open the door. You seem to know what you're doing.
あんた
Who
は
are you
誰だ
anyway?
My name is Lazarus Taft, and I hope you'll excuse my late introduction. I'm a traveler, if you will.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Taft. Tannhauser. Let's talk about stealing my notes.
Yes, that was me. Believe me, I wouldn't have needed to if everything had gone according to my plan. I wanted to ask for your help, but then she surprised me. I know taking your journal wasn't right, and I'm sorry about it. I would have returned it, I promise.
What was it you wanted from my journal? They're really just notes. And a few doodles.
I needed it to tune into the right quantum frequency. See, I'm just an
パ
ordinary
ソコンに切り
traveler.
替えた
I know next to nothing about quantum mechanics. At least not enough to control this portal.
You're talking crazy talk.
This is not the best time to go into too much detail.
Okay, but what's my role in all of this?
I needed your help. You were the last piece of the puzzle. When I saw your article in Science Today, I was 100% sure you were the right guy for me.
iPhone だと見づらくてな絵文字
She called it a Saturn portal. What was she
ちっちゃい
talking
から
about?
ね。
It's a metaphor. Actually, it's just an ordinary quantum portal. You can travel to different realities, distant stars, and galaxies. That is where I come from.
Good lord. So all of this is real? Do you know who built the portal?
This station was built by the Millennium Cooperative. I believe something went wrong when I came out of the portal. They took me with them and abandoned the station soon afterwards. But they certainly didn't construct the portal.
Who did then?
Who knows? Probably a natural phenomenon, a geological vortex, a high-intensity meridian, a cosmic G-spot. It is ancient. There is a large network, like wormholes connecting different dimensions.
And where are you from? From the other side?
See, and I know that's kind of a lot of information, but I've been stranded here for some time now. I desperately need to leave. Get back home. Please don't get me wrong, I really like it here, but I need to go. If I don't, I will die. Simple as that. As you probably suspected, You winning that lottery was part of my arrangement to get you here.
どういうことだ？
Wait, what?
The problem is that you can't control the portal unless you have the right piece of technology. At home we have a device called a quantum discriminator. You can buy it at any convenience store, but I certainly don't know how to build one myself. This is why I needed your formula, your calculations, to tune in. There are dangers, though. You can disintegrate the whole planet if you aren't careful, which is what she's doing right now. Enough talk. Let's move.
Chapter 4まで行った。
This is getting boring.
We are all puppets on a string, Mr. Tenhauser.
お、こいつや。
You are nothing but a pawn in my new narrative.
Did we seriously just step out of a phone booth?
We did. Wait, there is another way?
I don't have to answer that. What's it like on the other side?
Different. Hard to describe.
Just try. How does it feel? The transition, I mean.
Hans, we have no time for that right now.
Please, I need to know.
Well, you can imagine it as a rift, a junction in space-time. Your mind enters a stage of near transcendence. There are no thoughts, no words, no sounds or visions, no sense of self. And suddenly, bam, you see a myriad of possibilities exploding right in front of you.
まだ聞くんか。
Can you elaborate?
I'm not an expert, but, well, I think it's coming from the neural network making up your consciousness. It temporarily disintegrates during the experience and then suddenly reintegrates. The real world, its outlines become somewhat twisted, warped. You may feel some sort of tranquility. Now that I think of it, yes, there's a certain peaceful quality to it. And a deep realization of cosmic quality when you see yourself reflected in the universe. It is an extraordinarily distinctive sensation. You have to try it sometime.
Like, say, an insubstantial, incorporeal blackness? Somewhat energetic? Astronomical? The void?
Exactly. How do you know that?
I think I've seen it.
Listen. I came to you because I see something in you. You are different. Please help me to get home. And help your people by stopping that woman. I don't think she knows of the dangers she's going to unleash. Your world is going to collapse. Everything will collapse. Just look, we need to stop her.
But how? She's insane.
We need to come up with a quantum discriminator somehow.
I don't want to be here at all.
Yet here you are. Sorry, I need to take a short rest.
We could go to my room.
That would actually be awesome. If that's good with you.
Follow me.
何やらおじさんと仲良くなった。
Okay, I went over your plans, and I think I get the idea. It's pretty mind-boggling, but it could work. We need to improvise here and there.
I found some scrap metal to roughly model a frame for the device.
Let's get it started then.
I'm afraid there are a few integral components that need to be swapped in, though.
Okay, what are we looking for?
First, we need a source of energy. A very strong source. Second, a particle accelerator. That's going to be a tough nut to crack. Third, a potent coolant. The whole thing could blow up otherwise. Number 4, last but not least, an interface to control the device. Any kind of peripheral will do.
Okay, How do we begin?
The order doesn't really matter. I'll go to the village. Maybe I can find some substitutes for the missing parts.
Good, just bring them over. I'm sure I can patch them together somehow.
Let's do this.
Thank you, Hans. I'd already be dead if it wasn't for you.
Oh, you. It wasn't that bad.
You are awesome. I just wanted you to know that I'm eternally grateful to have met you. All things considered, dying may not be as bad as I always thought it might be.
Don't you say that.
Even if I don't make it, you need to stop her. Promise?
I'm beginning my search right now.
OK、すぐに話し始めるとは申しましたが、今日はこの辺にしようかなと思います。また夜はもしかしたらフォートナイトやるかもしれないので、よかったら見に来てください。ではご視聴ありがとうございました。